Hi everyone, welcome to your love readings for May 2016. If you enjoy these love readings, make sure you check out my general love readings that I post every week. And if you would like to purchase a private reading, the link will be down below. I hope you enjoy these readings and have a blessed May. Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading for May 2016. Let's go ahead and see what is coming up for you. I've already properly shuffled the deck. I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle just like this. This is the love reading for Pisces for May 2016. Love reading for Pisces for May 2016. Love reading for Pisces, 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 May 2016. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull 9 cards for you. The first one is 4 of Wands. Ten of Wands. The Wheel of the Year. Knight of Swords. Seven of Wands. The Emperor. Ace of Wands. Nine of Cups. And the Magician. Okay, so give me a moment to look this over and tie everything together. Okay, so first impressions, just kind of looking at these cards without tuning in, I see that the heart of your reading is a 7 of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, you are kind of settling some conflicts in your relationships. But I also kind of feel like this is also about self-confidence. I feel like someone is clearly, the 10 of Wands up there. Clearly someone is kind of like maybe like fed up with looking for their life partner or romance. But let's go ahead and start from the beginning. We have, on the top row, we have the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Wheel of the Year. So I feel, the 4 of Wands is a marriage card. It's one of the few minor arcana which represents marriage. So I feel like going into the month, I feel like you're really kind of focusing on your relationships. Let's start with couples. I feel like there are significant issues going on in your relationship that are just kind of front and center. But also, I feel like you're thinking about stability, and I feel like something is going on in your relationships where you don't feel like your partner is your safe haven. You don't feel like you have stability when it comes to either your relationship or your marriage. You do have the 10 of Wands next to this card, so this does change the energy of the 4 of Wands, because the 10 of Wands is more kind of like a heavy energy, and it means that you feel kind of drained, that you feel burned out, that you kind of feel like you can't keep moving anymore. You're just kind of way too overburdened. But you have the Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and they're telling you that this will change. This will change. But again, look at what is the heart of your reading, and this is coming up for a lot of signs. Something needs to happen where you need to kind of speak up for yourself. So clearly this is a general reading, so there's too many scenarios going on as far as like what could be creating this heavy burden or energy in your relationships. The 7 of Wands is always an important card, because it's the center of the reading. It kind of, its energy kind of extends to all of the cards around the reading. And I feel like somebody needs to stand up to a partner that in some way they're mistreating you or something is unfair to you. They are telling you that if you do that, there will be a positive outcome with the Wheel of the Year. Things will change for you. The relationship will go into an entirely different phase, a much more positive phase. There is positive energy with the Wheel of Fortune. This is positive change and things finally moving along. So if you've been going through a rough patch, you can expect that to change if you're really kind of not letting people get away with murder. And then you have in the middle row the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Emperor. Yeah, and I get that feeling again of stability because the Emperor is there. I feel like somebody is not willing to kind of put up with kind of wishy-washy partners. They're something, there one day and not there the next. I feel like you're looking for something solid. You want to feel that you can count on your partner. You want to feel like things are stable, and you're taking action to do that in May. I feel like it is a good time to do that. With the Knight of Swords, this represents a lot of things happening. So I feel like in May, because this card is here, you will see a lot of developments, a lot of things changing in your relationships. And there is a strong message in this reading of stability and positive change, but only if you're feeling self-confident about yourself. If you allow your partner to walk all over you or make all the decisions, or you're afraid of speaking up for yourself, that heavy energy is right above the Seven of Wands. So I feel like there could be a lot of fast changes, because the Knight of Swords does represent, a lot of things happening. And I feel like this could be the relationship kind of suddenly taking a turn for the better. The Knight of Swords came up right after the Wheel of Fortune, which does represent, things finally turning around. It is a major arcana. So they're kind of emphasizing this with two cards, that there will be positive changes and positive developments in your relationship. Also seeing the Knight of Swords, it also represents, positive thinking, clear thinking. So I feel like anywhere where you feel that you are not as strong as your other partner, or that they are always right and you're always wrong, you're not self-confident, that needs to change in order for you to have this stability here. And this could just be that you feel safe with your partner, that you feel that you have a committed relationship, or that your marriage is safe. Moving on to this row here, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Magician. Yeah, so even though this reading started off a little rocky, they're telling you that you have something positive here. The Ace of Wands, it's a new beginning. It is a new life. So I feel like I said, some of these cards on the top rows, they are a little bit, challenging, but down here, everything looks beautiful. And they're telling you that you can start over. You can have a new beginning, a fresh start. The relationship can be healed, and you can be an entirely different couple. Maybe the couple that you were when you first got together, or the partner that you envisioned that person to be. And then you also have the Nine of Cups, which represents a lot of happiness. And it's also the wish card. So whatever it is that you're wishing for in your relationships, whether you're hoping that your partner is more attentive, more loving, or more romantic, whatever it is, your dream partner, your dream life. I feel like this also could mean your dream life, things kind of improving around you, your finances, your home, your career. All of that, they're telling you right here, is in your hands with the Magician, because the Magician is basically telling you, you are creating your own reality. And it's interesting that, it's lined up here with some really powerful cards. Actually, 3 major arcanas going down this side of the reading, with the Wheel of the Year, the Emperor, and the Magician. So basically, these 3 cards are telling you, you're creating your own reality. You're the one making the magic happen. You can make, this relationship a lot more stable than it is right now. You can bring in more abundance. You can bring in more happiness. You can basically change the energy of your relationship. And, with the Wheel of the Year, again, you can make that change happen. So if you've been going through a difficult patch, it's, in your hands as far as speaking up for yourself. Remember the heart of the reading. Okay, so let me kind of focus more on singles now. Again, the Four of Wands, I feel like almost kind of feel like there is like a potential like life partner around you in May. But I almost feel like your attention is elsewhere because the Ten of Wands is there saying that you're overburdened. Your attention is elsewhere. Your spirits are low. Your energy is not high. And they're saying, no, with the Wheel of Fortune, that has to change. Just seeing what else I get, because I felt like there was a different message. For you, I kind of feel like, for people who are single, there could be someone that comes into your life that changes your mind about marriage. And I feel like for some of you, you're just kind of tired. That's what I was trying to get from the Ten of Wands. You may just be tired of looking for relationships. You may have just kind of thrown in the towel and given up. But again, I feel like somebody comes in and May has the potential to come in and really like change your mind. And that's what the Wheel of the Year represents for you. It represents like a complete 180. A complete turnaround from what you have been thinking. And I feel like you're very protective and defensive when it comes to like letting people in. So I feel like someone's coming in, and kind of changing everything for you. That person is a game changer. Now moving on to the middle row. Again, with the Seven of Wands, I feel like you need more self-confidence when it comes to relationships. And like I said, I feel with the Ten of Wands that you've kind of like, some of you may have given up, or you're just not very optimistic. For you, I'm definitely getting that the Knight of Swords represents being more optimistic, being honest with yourself about certain things. Like, why are you not dating, or what is it that needs to come to light? Because the Knight of Swords represents honesty and truth, but also represents changes, a lot of positive changes, a lot of things happening. So I feel like for those of you where you kind of given up on relationships, thrown in the towel, expect things to happen in May, and a lot of things, not just the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords usually represents a lot of things happening around you, a lot of exciting things. But again, you're feeling very protective of yourself and not very self-confident, so you need to kind of work on that. And then the Emperor here, this is all about, I feel like it's about self-confidence, because the Emperor really kind of feels that he is in control of his life. He feels like he is an authority figure. He feels like he can relax because everything is under control. So I feel like that is the key. That is the key for you, Pisces, as far as like finding love again, finding this person who has a potential to be your life partner. I feel like feeling more self-confident and kind of feeling in control of your life, because I kind of feel like somebody is not. Feeling in control of your life is going to help you to bring in new people, and those people that really have a potential to be your life partner. So moving on to this row here, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, they're telling you that May can actually be the month where you can start over. You may have, going into the month, you may kind of be in this frame of mind where you are kind of giving up, the Ten of Wands. You're pessimistic. You've seen it all, you've heard it all. But I feel like they want you to know that this month everything can change for you. I feel like as long as you're open to new beginnings and new experiences here, and you are being open-minded and honest, this is lined up with marriage and possibly your life partner. Not only that, but you have the Nine of Cups, which represents so much happiness. This card is all about emotional fulfillment, and it represents your wishes. So if your wish, has been to marry or to have children or to just find a committed partner, that energy is around you in May. But again, it's all about you feeling self-confident and feeling like your life is in your hands, and like you are in control of what is happening around you. Again, that is being emphasized a couple times in this reading with the Magician. I feel like self-confidence is the key. And I feel like for some of you, you're taking some type of action in May to kind of feel more in control of your love life. It could be that some of you are cutting ties to people from the past, because the Ten of Wands really kind of stands out to me as I'm focusing on single people. I feel like you're getting your self-confidence back. You're becoming more optimistic when it comes to love, because you're letting those things go that drained you, those things that have made you more kind of pessimistic when it comes to love and marriage. You're letting that go. And because of that, you know, you're becoming more positive, and you're changing everything, and you're finally realizing you're creating your own reality. And this is bringing in much more positive people that are actually looking for committed relationships. Okay, Pisces, this has been your love reading for May 2016. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.